Okay. Hi, I'm Sir Diana Starr, Paul the Just, and my favorite Frostbite moment would have to be... there have been a lot of really good ones, but this past year at Frostbite there was a battle of the sexes that pitted the men and women of the Northern Empire against each other in performance, and there was a little bit of a wager between Sir Sidar and I, where, you know, if the women won, I was going to get to pie him again, and if the men won, he was going to get to pie me. And the competition was fierce and the entertainment was hilarious, but in the end there was a very, very close victory, so we decided that we would both pie each other. So we proceeded outside into sub-zero temperatures, and, well, sub-zero if you're American, which I am, and proceeded to pie each other in the face very messily with meringue, and it was amazing.
My name is Count Ozark Blackwolf, and my favorite Frostbite moment was winning Dave and Jake's So You Want to Date My Page challenge. One of my first Frostbites, I went up and me and Katie had just started dating. And they came up with all these crazy challenges, like Dave had the 50 hammer toss where I had to throw a single hammer 50 times within a minute, and then Jake wanted me to fight a lion. There was a couple where I had to run across tacks, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that they were coming up with. And I ended up winning it by buying out the auction on Dave's pie. So I pied Dave in the face in front of 60 people, and that allowed me to win it. So that kind of started the tradition of pieing Dave all the time.
Page Lacris, Bullseye. And my favorite Frostbite moment was probably the first battle game. I showed up 5 minutes before the battle game, so I didn't really have time to write a spell sheet, and it ended up being snow up to about my waist, and I got Finger of Death and fell face first into the snow and got a shortened death count for it. It was fun.
Slick.
Page Cepheus Rat.
But that works.
During the night of the Saturday of Frostbite, I totally stayed up until like 3 a.m. talking with a bunch of Sudbury Amtgarders, and I just got to get to know them more, and it was just one of the better times I've had at Amtgard. A little bit of a personal moment, and it was great.
Page Fubard the Undaunted of Wolvenfang writes, "My favorite moment was my first Frostbite. I played a rag golem that was immune to magic. I found myself facing a PC group of 5. 4 of them casters. Their face, as the 4 were casting, and I screamed immune while running towards them, was priceless." Baronet Tala Black Eagle writes of her favorite Frostbite moment. "It was the undead Frostbite that Magnus ran. We were in the kitchen and Stacy came in as part of roleplay. I chased her out of the kitchen with my huge potato masher and she fell to the ground. People had no clue it was roleplay, so they rushed to Magnus so he could come up, for I had gone psycho." I am Vetta B. Tertiary, and my favorite Frostbite moment was when there was an undead theme, and I got to make up a undead character who I called Sherpa Pasherpenstein, who had short-term memory loss and spoke in third person. So everything was Sherpa Pasherpenstein this or Sherpa Pasherpenstein that. And I absolutely loved it just because of her name.